24 hours after being cleared of murder in a Greek court, a Catford man remains in custody tonight. Myles Litchmore-Dunbar has so far spent 15 months behind bars for a crime he didn't commit. He was accused of stabbing a fellow Londoner. From Crete, our senior correspondent Ronke Phillips reports.
Not guilty, but not yet a free man. It's 24 hours since Myles Litchmore-Dunbar was cleared of murder, but it will be tomorrow before the handcuffs are removed and he's finally released. Myles, not guilty, but not free. Are you disappointed?
I have to wait for another 2 days, even though I've been declared not guilty. This is Greece for you. It's typical.
The full-time student spent 15 months behind bars for a crime he has always maintained he did not commit. Then yesterday, after a tense trial, a court in Crete ruled he was not guilty of the murder of a teenager from London, although he was found guilty of a fray. After the verdict, he gave this reaction.
I'm feeling on top of the world. It's surreal. I just want to get outside and for the fresh air to hit me. I'll go back into freedom after so long. Be able to return to life, return to university, my family, everything.
The case centred on the murder of Tyrell Matthews-Burton. The 19-year-old was stabbed to death in a mass brawl outside the Safari nightclub in Malia in July last year. His mother Sharon was in court to hear the verdict and says she plans to appeal. But Myles' parents, who led a tireless campaign to prove his innocence, say the court made the right decision.
My son was trying to help her son, and I know that God has blessed me because there's a million times over that my son could have been hurt, and I may have gotten that phone call, and I didn't. And so I really feel it for her. At the same time, you know, my son was trying to help, and he's the good guy. He's genuinely the good guy.
The case against Myles was never very strong. His DNA was not on any of the 3 knives recovered by police from the scene. Forensic tests proved that the blood on his clothing did not come from the victim. And crucially, of all the witnesses there that night, only one girl said she saw him anywhere near where the fight broke out. The file has now been sent to the Greek Supreme Court. The family's British lawyer says the case is not over until the real killer is brought to justice.
Absolutely not over. The President made it perfectly clear yesterday that he wanted further investigations to be instigated immediately to find out who was culpable, who was responsible for the death of Tyrell, because this case certainly did not find that out.
All they need to do is to follow it through, and they will find the killer, and justice will then be served for Tyrell's mum.
Tomorrow they will get the chance to hug their son again. But as they do, their thoughts will be with the teenager who came to this island to celebrate his birthday but never left. Ronke Phillips, ITV News, Crete.